Alright, hey, Hazemeg here, and welcome to another Hades Omega Moto channel video. Alright, so this is it's a show and tell video on a tool I bought for my garage. Alright, so this is just one of those tools that I was just kind of browsing Amazon and I saw it and I'm like, hey, you know what? I could use that. Alright, so this is the Kotto 4 hands basic helping hands holder tool thing. All right, so I already kind of have a tool very similar to this, but it doesn't have 4 hands. Okay, and like sometimes when I'm soldering, I'm like, man, I wish I had a third helping hand, at least a third helping hand, but this one has 4 helping hands. So let's take a closer look at it. I got this on Amazon for $25. All right, they have different there's different models. All right, they got different kind of helping hands and stuff. There's one with like even more hands. All right, so yeah, but this is the most basic one. All right, it has 4 hands and it's $25 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get one of these guys. I think it'll be a valuable tool. I think it's going to be like a tool I'm going to use a lot. Okay, because I do a lot of soldering in my garage. So, all right. Alrighty, so let's take a closer look at it. So this is the box right here. It's nothing spectacular. Alright, this is how it got to me. It's already kind of opened because I kind of opened it a little bit. Alright, but there's a little sticker here. Let's go check out what that says. It says Kotto Helping Hands. It has a weighted base. It's new, alright, and it's made in China. Alright, let's see what's in here. Unboxing time, guys. Alright, there's a are you happy or unhappy card. Okay, there's like a little instructional pamphlet here. Okay, there's the parts right here. So I guess these are the hands right here, and like it was said, it has 4 hands. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these look like they're some kind of feet, all right? And then these are the hands, all right? Those were the arms, excuse me. these are the hands, all right? I think it comes with extra ones too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's different ones, and they also have little they have little rubber covers for the top of the alligator clip, I guess. So if it's hot or something, you might not burn your hand, all right? But it might melt it. Okay, and then at the very bottom, I imagine, is the base. All right, there it is. And when they say weighted base, they mean weighted base. It is heavy. This is like a steel plate, guys. It's got some heft to it, and it's yellow. All right, it would have been nice if it was blue, because as you notice, my workbench here is got mostly blue tools on it. All right, but that's okay. No problem. All right, Hades Omega is going to go ahead and assemble this. All right, I'm not going to go do a step-by-step. I'm just going to assemble it and show it. So what I use currently is this guy, all right? I bought this from Harbor Freight for, I don't know, like $5 or something. It's got like, let me see how many joints. 1, 2, 3. It's got a 4 ball joint thingy, and it's got 2 hands, all right? I call it my little helper, all right? And then, well, now we got a 4-hand helper now, so that'll come in handy. I'll probably still use this guy. This is really handy. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about the uses I'm going to plan to use it for when I'm done with it. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and assemble it. What I'll probably do is just I'll make an accelerated video. All right. You want to see how it comes together.
Love to rise in the summer morning.
Okay, boys and girls, there we go. I've just constructed it. It took me, 5 minutes, somewhere around there. I didn't really need to use the instructions. I kind of figured out on my own. The instructions are kind of a one-size-fits-all type of thing, all right? So here it shows you all the different kinds of helping hands they have, all right? They've got this one with 5 hands. Here's one with 5 hands, and it has what is this? A magnifying glass. Here's another one that's kind of horseshoe shaped. Yeah, there's one with the 4 hands, like mine. There's a 4 hands with a smaller base, and then there's another. I think this is the one that I have. It has 4 hands. Now, the interesting thing about the base is that there's 4 holes in the base. All right, so you have a choice to put it in 6 different places, all right? But I chose each 4 corners, all right? Because I'm probably going to put the soldering iron in the middle or something. I'm not sure. Or we just put this in the middle, man. I don't know. All right, so the nice thing about it is it's heavy, all right? It's got some heft to it, like I mentioned, okay? It's pretty simple to install. You will need a screwdriver to tighten the bottom. Basically, there's a kind of a grommet or a foot, and then a screw. It goes through it, and then it goes through the base, and then you screw. This has threads on it, and you screw it. Okay, so just basically hold this, and then you screw it in with a screwdriver. Okay. Stuff I kind of don't like. All right, I'm gonna say right off the bat is that the hands. The hands don't. It's hard to rotate the hands. All right. There's a little locking nut here. I kind of like this better, all right? So there's a tension screw on it, all right, and it allows me to move it if I want it to. Okay, I loosen it, and if I want to move it more easily, all right, kind of like the ball joints, all right. The more I loosen the ball joints, the easier it is to move. The tighter, the harder it is to move. Okay, but you can still move it. Okay, I kind of like the ball joints better, all right. This doesn't use any ball joints, all right. Everything is screw on, all right. I kind of don't like that design, but it's okay. If you want to rotate the hand, just loosen this and then rotate it and then tighten it again, okay? Or maybe you might be able to get the whole thing to rotate too, okay? Yeah, so should be helpful. So what Hades Mega is planning to use this for is soldering, all right, when I have to solder wires and stuff. And painting, I could use it for painting. This looks like it would be great for painting. The hands or arms are very long, okay, so you can probably put 4 things on this and then clamp it down. The little condoms, all right, or I guess these are like valve caps. That's what they are. You get 10 of them. No, you get 11. That's kind of weird. It's like they just threw a bunch in the bag, all right? You get 4. And you get a bunch of spares, okay? And then you have 2 extra hands, all right? So that leads me to believe if we had 2 more of the arms, we can have 6 helping hands type of thing, okay? But it would be kind of hard to use like that, all right? I think the more hands that you have, the more they kind of get in the way type of thing, okay? But yeah, you have 2 extras. If you need them in the future, I'll probably keep them in the bag and keep them someplace handy, just in case one of these breaks or whatever, okay? Yeah, so it does have the rubber covers on there. You probably, yeah, I guess you could do that. You could probably put these on here, all right? If you wanted something to if you didn't want to mar something up, you can use that, okay? So maybe that's what that's for also. But you would need 8 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. No, I only have 7. That's the problem. Yeah, I only have 7, so I could have put it on all of them, all right? But yeah, I put it on the back, okay? So it's a little pad for when you're going to squeeze the alligator clips, okay? But it's pretty handy. You got to hold the screwdriver. Nope, not really. You got to make sure it's holding really good. There you go. Okay. So if I wanted to paint something, I would just put something like that and then have it hold it up in the air like that. Get the spray can, spray it, and just leave it there, all right? And the nice thing is it's a weighted base. You don't have to worry about the wind blowing. Well, hopefully wherever you're painting, there's not a whole lot of wind, right? and knocking this over, all right? Because the balance is very, the weight balance is down low, all right? So its chances of tipping over aren't likely, okay? So let's say, Okay, and then the second thing I was going to use this for is a soldering iron. Okay, so for soldering, I mean. Okay, so I would just, to keep wires together, let me see what I got here. Okay, so let's say I wanted to solder a ring terminal, all right, onto a wire, all right. And I'm telling you, there's some situations where I told myself, you know what, I wish I had 3 helping hands, you know. Okay, and then I would put this is a ring terminal right here. And then you would just hold it together like that. All right, you could do your crimping and whatever while it's on there. I guess if you want it to be more stable, you can hold it towards the end. You have a lot of freedom. All right, so yeah, you've got a lot of freedom to manipulate it, all right, and then you would just get your soldering iron and the tin, all right, and do the thing, all right. It's not hot right now, guys. Okay, also you could use a heat gun with it also. Pretty cool, all right, and then, I don't know, maybe if you wanted to solder like a third thing on there, you know, you could just stick it right there, you know. I don't know, I'm not sure. I just saw it and I thought it would be something useful, so hopefully we'll have to try it out on future projects. All right, so okay, I'm looking forward to it. So there it is. This is the Kotto Helping Hands. This is the most basic one. You can get them for $25 on Amazon. Check it out. I will put a link in the description where you can purchase it. Thanks for watching. So that's another tool I add to my arsenal of tools for the Hades Omega Moto Garage. So help me get my wiring and all that good stuff done. All right, here's me out.